Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon 2. We are very close to the very core of the corruption, which apparently is up there. And we just emerged from the underground portion of this map, or the first part of that underground portion, where we rather unceremoniously learned about the events that created the corruption. Apparently, some power-hungry and very unresponsible mages opened up a portal to some demon realm, inviting the infernal hordes into our world, and yeah, corruption seems to be the result of that. I don't know, I was kind of expecting something more, but it is what it is. Let them approach a little bit. Core shredders. They seem pretty resilient, resistant to physical attacks, unfortunately. But to magical attacks, not so much. Thankfully, even without using or investing much vitality, I should say, I can kill them without them killing us. So, let's not get knocked into this territory, because that's bad news, as we learned last time. Oh, that was actually a good hit. No, it was not. It was not a hit at all, in fact. So yeah, I mean, I have no idea how much longer this area is gonna go on for, and whether I'm going to find any way to restore my vitality anytime soon. So I'd rather be a bit conservative, so long as the enemies aren't actually all that threatening. That seems like the reasonable thing right now. Okay, we got some sort of ritual site down here. And I can't really go anywhere else. I can take a quick peek just to uncover these last black spots on the map. Oh, this was once a huge courtyard, the majestic central meeting place for the city. A moment ago it was empty, now it is not. No, I see someone who could very well be Miranda. Yeah. There's a woman standing in the circle in the middle of the courtyard. It's not Miranda. Okay. Her clothes are of a completely unfamiliar style, and there is a strange, intricate design tattooed all over her face. She faces to the south and begins to make a speech. Whoever she's talking to, they are not visible. Well, I mean, the sprite is the same that is also used for Miranda, and she's also facing north. But okay, I'll trust the description text over what I see here. The strange woman begins to speak, or continues to. She seems to be in the middle of her speech. But with this great work, defending our trade routes will be a thing of the past. There will be no trade routes. There will only be the tears, fissures in the air at either side of the journey, and you can step through one in an instant. This will bring up trading wealth beyond anything imagined. And now you lucky people, will be able to see the great work. Hooray! Don't do it! You shout a warning, and surprisingly she hears it. She shoots you a nasty look, then she turns back to her invisible audience, smiling and waving. Her invisible audience is cheering her on. And now it is time. I will say the final words, the words of power that begin a new age. I guess again I'll try to stop her. You try to step forward and stop the spell, only to find that your muscles will not respond to your commands. Whatever happened here, it happened. You can't change it. The sorceress begins to cast her spell. The air warps behind her. The sorceress looks back over her shoulder. Whatever she created, it is only visible to you and a faint warping as a faint warping in the air, barely perceptible. She sees something very different from you, though. That's why she starts to scream. And then something tears her in half. Just like that, the fragments of her immediately fade. They vanish before they hit the ground. For a moment you think you detect something just at the edge of hearing. Then that fades too. Okay. And suddenly, wow. Then, just for a moment, you see it. A tear in reality, in the middle of the circle, infinite blackness. A horde of horrors flies from it, ready to feed. They spread out, and some of them are here, actually here. They rush toward you. There are so many of them, though. And even though they're probably not super strong individually, I guess might be better to do something like this. Now, which one should I focus on? Maybe the ones that are farthest away? Wait, this will not hit all of them. No, okay, I will never get all of them, obviously, but maybe the majority. That should be okay. Oh wow, more than okay. Okay, they're weaker than I thought. Or maybe they're just more vulnerable to corruption damage. Which again is kind of weird. What are you anyway? Maligner's Lord. Okay, yeah, I've fought those before. Or one of those, rather. Nope. Wow, okay. Did not mean to click next to him there. But apparently I missed anyway, so whatever. Turret, please, Anova. Would be nice. It's actually his turn first. Okay, that dealt a little bit of damage to that guy. Yannick might die here. Oh, not yet. Oh, still not. Okay, sure. Oh, you know what? Let's do it like this. Paste it, okay, that's probably gonna kill it. You are not gonna reach. So let's do it like this. And finish it off, okay. The horrors are dead. The courtyard is empty once again. You feel like you have received a glimpse into the past. You have unquestionably solved one of the great mysteries of Linnaeus. You know how the corruption was created. Yes, isn't that exactly the same text I got last time? I mean, okay, so there were apparently several different experiments with portals. That's what I'm taking from this. Let's see, here's some sapphires. Not that I expect to have much use for money anymore before the end of the game, but I guess I'll take it nonetheless. Just, you know, just in case. Can't hurt to have more money. Poor guys almost walked off into that danger territory again, thanks to questionable pathfinding. Okay, we got another entrance to the underground here, and apparently we're being cut off from everything else by this rough terrain again. Just quickly making sure, yeah. Alright, we're gradually exploring more of this map. And I guess technically it's definitely possible to cross this. I mean, to, you know, cross this terrain. It's just incredibly annoying and time consuming. Probably not even worth in terms of time versus just, you know, going the intended way. And down here you find a farmhouse. It is as if someone scooped it up in a giant hand, carried it to the core, and installed it here. That reminds me very much to that of that farmhouse close to Radagras' lair in the stagnant waters. The structure looks Homeland. The grass around it is rapidly turning brown. The wall of the farmhouse bears a huge hole. You can't hear anyone inside. Huh. I mean, last time we found nothing good inside that farmhouse we encountered. Glowing runestone for endurance. Okay, sure. Not useless. Okay, we got some... Oh. Some corrupted farmers that just spawned behind me, I suppose. Or at the very least I didn't see them before. Oh, of course. They would go after my mage. Core Stalker. I was gonna say that might not kill that zombie, unfortunately. Let's see what they say about this. What they think about this. Oh. I don't suppose I can stop him. Well, maybe I can, actually. There seem to be more a better way. Alright. These more rooms. Did not actually stock up on lockpicks. I mean, I did look in the few shops that I came across lately, but they didn't really have many. I bought 2, I think, at an exorbitant price. Maybe I should have looked back in Avadon once more. Whatever. I'll take care of these stalkers first. That unfortunately saw me from pretty far away. There, have some corruption. And you just run forward a bit. Actually, I'll probably just finish them off next turn with a fire AoE attack. Like so. Nope. That makes that pretty easy. Short bow, yeah. Don't really need any of this stuff anymore. So I could have ignored them just as well, but oh well. Let's save here. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there's actually a lot here. Well, maybe nothing super useful. Oh. At the very least, there seem to be rather large rooms here. Let's see what this has. An arcane scroll that I don't really think I need anymore. Some equipment I can sell. Resurrection scroll is not bad. That's actually good to have. Oh, there's also this that I almost missed. With a good healing potion. Anything else? Switches on the wall. It's actually kind of hard to see these details here because it's relatively dark. Which makes sense, since it's underground. In fact, it should be much darker, if anything. So does this not actually... This must lead out of the cavern. This must be optional. Because you can't be expected to have lockpicks at all. At the very least, that would be unprecedented. far as I know. And yet more shredders. Okay, we missed one of them, unfortunately. Ooh, wow. I've made up for it with a pretty good critical hit. And we get another... wait. Okay. It's actually a decent runestone. Except, again, unfortunately, you can't re-enchant, or you can't override an existing enchantment on an item with something better. So, and since most of my, or actually all of my equipment is already enchanted, everything I care about anyway, yeah, the usefulness of runestones is kind of limited at this point. So this is interesting. So this staircase could only be reached via or through a locked door that I needed to use a lockpick on. So what's this way? Now my suspicion is that this is just gonna lead to an optional area of the overworld map. So maybe I should have still checked it out first. Suddenly everything seems different. How so? The smell of rot fades. The corridor seems cool and comfortable. The constant feeling of terror fades. You start to relax. And then you see what is happening. A moment's concentration and the illusion fades. The corruption does not rest. It is always trying to break you down. Awesome. Also, we got the corruption's voice again. There is another stone construct standing in the chamber, silently crumbling. As you start to pass, it shudders, then it straightens up, and as the strange presence that spoke with you before inhabits it. It turns its head toward you with a loud grinding sound. I return. You have advanced. Huh. With difficulty. Can you help me? I mean, he already said he's not going to help. Either way, he's just trying to keep the balance. But maybe, well, can't hurt to ask. I watch, I speak, I serve the power, I don't control it. But I speak with many voices. I can be the voice, or another. Of another. What? The voice of another? Oh. So will you allow us to communicate with Miranda? Yes, one moment. Wait. Coming through. The construct is still. It doesn't move or speak. Then it continues to not move or speak. Sure, I'll wait. Eventually, the construct begins to speak again. Its voice is different. It speaks with a woman's voice. She says, "What is happening? Who is this?" It sounds like Miranda's voice. This is your destruction. Come for you. Yeah, that's not really my style. Miranda, is that you? There is a pause. Atantuo, is that you? Then this construct truly is wasting my time. I will give you a moment before I destroy it. I suppose you are here to stop me. You are too late. I've met the less. I want to join you? No, I don't think I do. What are you doing? I am breaking the equilibrium. From the core, I will unbalance the corruption. What does that mean? One last lesson for you. The power of the corruption is finite. It can only cover so much ground. It spends all of its time in a state of balance. When I disrupt the balance, the corruption will stretch out and scour all of the lands around it. The Kva, the Wild Realm, they will burn, and then the madness will withdraw. Won't that kill you too? The construct shrugs its stone shoulders. Yes, and I welcome it. You can't tamper with these forces. How do you know you won't destroy everything? I don't. And how do you know we don't all deserve to die? I do. You do. Redbeard does. Maybe the corruption is only the thing we all have coming. Does Deleuze approve of this? I suppose. As long as I only hurt the Pact and don't destroy all life in Linnaeus, he will be happy with it. Should I beg her? Please don't do this. It must be done. Avadon will pay. The Pact will pay for tolerating Avadon. You will pay for spreading Redbeard's disease. I will pay, at last. My time has been wasted enough. I had the rest I needed. Now the work resumes. The construct is silent. Miranda? The construct doesn't respond to any of your questions. It is completely dormant. Awesome. And... I mean, this must lead to the exit, right? Yeah, there we go. So I will check out the other staircase first. Should have done that in the first place. And that brings us here, okay. Inside another old building. Okay, this is actually okay terrain. These guys are quick, apparently. Soul Taker Infernal and a Frenzied Infernal. Soul Taker sounds nasty. Okay, he terrifies on attack, apparently, or on hit, rather. That sucks, but... well, okay, she resisted. Oh, he resisted charm. That's actually really good. Now, I'm not sure who tried to charm it exactly. I think it might have been the Frenzied Infernal, actually. But maybe not. Okay. Ah, oh, you're terrified again? Come on. Oh, wow, she killed it and still terrified. Oh well. Yeah, you just run away while this guy... maybe he's just a fire resistant, actually. Should probably try something like... So this is a 3 fatigue. Not that it really matters all that much. This would be actually much less damage, so... yep, that's better. There we go. Those guys are nasty. Oh, Iron Meteor. That's might be the final item for Nicodemus. Another resurrection scroll. Sure, you take that. Should have more than I'll ever need, but you never know. Okay. Oh, got some more enemies here. Walking bones. Oh, what? Oh, we're still ensnared for some reason. Well, that's annoying. Okay, these guys are super weak though. I think we've seen these before. Wow, what the heck? I've seen enough of them. What's the point? Maybe there isn't one. One lockpick. I mean, I just found one. Oh, hey, Blade Master's Bulwark. Good armor. Even though at this point, 3% more armor. Extra strength versus 5% melee damage. Might be worth it, or might not be much worse. Or even the same, who knows. Second wind is okay, although I really only use that occasionally. Path of the shield. Versus extra straight up damage increase and hit chance. I think I'm gonna pass for now. I'm going to take a look in here. Money, speed burst. Actually, speed burst is pretty good. Shroud of the Phoenix. Also not bad. So I guess I'm okay with using up some, or well, one more lockpick. Overall, pretty good finds in that area. In particular, of course, the item for Nicodemus. Oh wait, who is this? Girl ghost? Okay. Standing at a crossroad, you find another shadow of the past. It is the shade of a young woman, barely into her teens, but still young enough to play with toys. She bounces a ball on the uneven walkway, oblivious to the bleached bones that are scattered at her feet. When you get close, your presence disturbs her. She looks around, but she doesn't see you. She doesn't see me. What if I wait silently? She bounces the ball into the air and catches it. Then she does it again and again. She forgets that anything seemed odd. Then she snaps her head around as if she just heard something very unexpected and very loud. As I keep waiting. Whatever the girl is seeing, it leaves her absolutely terrified. She looks around for help. Or a sign of hope. She sees nothing of use. The ghost takes off running, terrified, to the west. Okay. I am going to follow her shortly. Sure. Oh. Of course, we can't even move. We can do this. And miss that one. That's annoying. Whoops. Whoops, I must have hit a wrong button there. I'm assuming the way after the girl is, or after the girl ghost, is where I need to be. So I'm going to explore this way first, of course, as per usual. The Incubus might not want to come into melee range. Okay. Finish him off, please. No, of course not. This is another... No, that's actually a skeletal warrior. I keep underestimating or overestimating how far I can walk with my standard action points. But oh well. Certainly didn't want to shoot there, but well, she couldn't have reached him anyway. No, she can. Nope, except even though this, I mean, I keep thinking that only the actual dark sand is gonna slow me down, but it's usually also the spaces adjacent, which is, well, a bit unfortunate. But it is what it is. Okay, that wasn't great. Okay, take a step away from there. What about icy lands, actually? Okay, well... Now, where'd the other shredder go, actually? Is that the one? Yeah. Huh. Did it run away to get help, or... was it just confused? Oh, come on, please don't miss. Stun to acid? Okay, good. Stun it. Stun resisted. Attack it. He's dazed. Wow. Annoying enemies. That's for sure. We got short bow, we got a Wand of Corruption. Yeah, Wands of Corruption are still good. By far the best ones there are, that's for sure. Let's take a look in here. Nothing. Okay. So this was just for some extra loot. Ah, come on, really? 50 coins, a gold bar. Pulsing runestone with extra intelligence. Again, same issue. I mean, yeah, unfortunately I have wasted, or, well, I mean, I couldn't know at that point that I would never find an upgrade to that particular item, so I put some relatively useless enchantments on items, like 1% protection. I'd rather put another point of intelligence on that, but alas, it won't let me. Alright, that's... oh, actually... okay. Let's finish off equipping this part of the map. Interestingly, you can't, even without crossing these rifts or whatever, no, not rifts, ridges, you can uncover almost the entire map. Which definitely pleases the completionist in me. Okay, that wasn't great. Thankfully, Yannick was not shoved all the way onto this ground. Yeah, sure. So long as it's only one of these guys, I'm not too impressed. An elixir of speed, sure, you take that. Can I come around here? I guess not. That's okay. Right. This is where the ghost went, through this building. This looks very significant. Color of sky, color of earth, and color of darkness. Guess I'll have to go through there. I could go in here. And there is a curing brew. Yeah. You take that. Okay. You are walking through the ruin of an ancient temple, most of the ceiling caved in centuries ago, but the sections of the hall that remain clearly tell you how majestic this place was once. But it's not all ruin. A small area around the altar looks entirely untouched by time. The altar, the prayer mats, the blood of the sacrificed, all fresh and new. You feel dizzy for a moment. You stop moving. Something is happening around the altar. The dust is stirring. And then things change. One moment you only saw wisps, the barest suggestion of ghosts. A second later, 3 humans are standing around the altar. They speak the archaic tongue of the lost culture that built the city, and yet you can somehow understand it. Their clothes are foreign and yet somehow oddly familiar. They are the priests of this lost temple. They face the altar. Their hands and sleeves are stained with blood, and they are chanting. Wait for it. Don't know what you are doing, but you probably want to stop. The central priest hears you, but he doesn't look back. He pauses, chanting long enough to say, "No more naysaying. The debate is done. Quiet, or you will become an offering like our allies, like your allies." The chanting resumes. You start to sense something in the ruin with you, a powerful presence. The priests sense it too. You see them shudder. I guess I should really run. But I'm foolishly going to try and stop them again. You try to step forward and stop the priests, but your legs don't respond to your commands. This bit of history is being replayed and you have no choice but to witness it. The chanting ceases. The central priest cries out, "The offering is made. Those who questioned the great invisible have been given. The song is sung. The demand is made." Okay, the great invisible. Wait for the inevitable. The priest continues. "Now we command you, great invisible, join with the great power. Take what we have given, and give us what we deserve. Walk the purest of lands. Join your strengths with ours." The presence flowing around you grows angry. You can sense it. If you could move, the pure force of its rage would drive you to your knees. Don't you feel that? The priest ignores you and utters his final command, oblivious to the powerful presence that surrounds him. "I call to you, great invisible. I command you, serve us!" A deep voice booms out in response, so loud that your teeth vibrate and your chest hurts. "Insects, you dare!" The priests don't seem to hear it. Brace myself. The invisible voice continues to roar. "You will be punished for your arrogance." The priests don't hear any of this. They sway from foot to foot, waiting anxiously for the power that awaits them. The curse continues. "We claim you. This land will serve us. Now and for 1,000 generations, this land will be purged. It is ours, as are you." I'm not sure who says that right now. The minds of the 3 priests are destroyed. Their personalities vanish, leaving them mindless servants of the invisible power. They turn around looking for servants to claim. They see you. Of course they do. Wonderful. Awesome. Okay, Atanto was charmed. Well. And unfortunately, this guy... Oh wait, never mind. I can just barely hit all of them. As expected, they are relatively strong, also hit point wise. I guess I'll put down the Inferno turret. You use your fire AoE. Okay. The salamander is immune to that. Makes sense. Can you kill it like this? It's too far away. Oh well. That was a good hit. Yeah, spines. The fighters are stunned, unfortunately. Oh, one of the 3 priests has been beaten far more than the other 2. It cries out to the others. Fellows, aid me! Destroy life! The 2 priests look to their wounded fellow. There is a spark and a transfer of power. The 3rd has been restored. Really? Oh, okay, but not completely. Just healed for a little bit. Yeah, so that doesn't seem too bad. So long as they don't revive one when it dies. Sure, put down a razor flinger. Actually, what I should have done is... oh, nice. Good. What I should have done is put down a healing turret, because we're all kind of in need of healing right now. Also, should probably make sure these guys don't keep backing off into this terrain. Because that would be unfortunate. In fact, well, that should work. Then attack the one that's weaker. Okay, this should work nicely. Aw, poor Yannick. Two of the 3 priests have fallen. The final survivor looks around. Alone, must purge. Come, aid. The final doomed priest is blessed by the invisible force. Awesome. But it does not have a spine shield. That's good. It should not be lasting for much longer. Yeah, sure, keep attacking the turrets. Dumb spirit. Okay, the last of the 3 priests, or their ghosts, or the shadows of them from the past, or whatever they were, has been destroyed. This deadly message from a past age has been concluded. You have unquestionably solved one of the great mysteries of Linnaeus. You know how the corruption was created. Okay, so I guess this message keeps popping up, or the same sentence, because it's technically possible to skip most of them. I guess not this one, because you probably have to actually enter this upcoming underground section here, because there seems to be lava blocking me from the quest marker on the map. So that makes sense, I guess. Path of the Shield. Okay, so this is also for Blade Master, is it? Interesting that other classes, well, at least Tinker Mages, for example, can also use that. Good armor. No strength, of course. In fact, thanks to the enchantment, this one gives 2 extra strength. And nothing else. Hostile effect, mind effect resistance. Mind effect resistance is really good, but she seems to have pretty good resistance to that already. And again, I really need to be able to deal lots of damage as well. Can't really ignore that. Okay. There does seem to be a little bit of... Oh yeah, actually... I guess you really don't need to go down here. This is a relatively narrow bit of that enemy summoning ground that could somewhat reasonably be crossed. I'm still not gonna do that to myself. Okay. Nothing to see here. The stench and humidity of this tunnel finally overwhelms Khalida. She leans against the wall and pants, sweltering in her heavy armor. Then she takes a swallow of what remains in her water skin, stands up straight and shakes her head. I do this for Avadon. It doesn't deserve it, but I swore an oath. Come on, Tantuo, let's finish this. Indeed. More of these things. Interestingly, unlike the times before, this one didn't seem to want to notice us at all. And there seems to be at least one more around the corner. Oh, or maybe it's just shredders. Oh boy, these things. I mean, are they even guarding anything here, or... I guess the path does continue. I also did not mean to walk all the way up there, but that's fine. Doesn't matter anymore. Huh. Staircase. I have a suspicion as to where that might lead. But that might also be identical with the way to my target, to my eventual goal. This might actually be a healing fountain. Although in the past it has been not so good idea to actually drink stuff in the corruption. So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna save beforehand, but the fact that it is marked like this and also guarded by Basin Guardians, this might actually be good to drink. One of the worst things about the corruption is the constant heat and lack of moisture. Here at the core it is even worse. You feel like you could at any moment fall over and just never get up again. That is why the water in this basin is so attractive to you. There are 2 inches of clear crystalline fluid. Water of the corruption, yes, but just water. How can it be harmful? It looks so refreshing. Strange that the heat hasn't evaporated by now, though. Okay. Is it just gonna kill me? At this point, I'm simply curious. You take several long sips of the water. It is clear and refreshing as it looked. The more you drink, the more energized you feel. Suddenly, the corruption seems less harsh, less intimidating. You almost feel a little bit like you belong. But then you feel a cramp in your stomach, one short stab signifying that you have had enough. The water suddenly looks very unappetizing to you. Fortunately, you drank enough to regain much of your strength. When in the corruption, your spells and attacks will now be more effective. The consequences of drinking the water of the corruption, however, remain to be seen. And it did not restore my vitality. Well, that was probably a bad idea, but I guess I'm gonna just continue and see what that actually did for me. Also, probably just should have started exploring around the staircase. Around the staircase I entered from. Because apparently, oh wait, completely ran into these guys. Lost Priest of the Core. Okay, Lost Priests of the Core. Summoning drakes, all the good stuff. This might be a surprisingly tough fight, actually. Let's see here. So I'm gonna do this. Hopefully it's gonna hurt them. Nice. Okay. Knockback is annoying, of course, as always. And they keep doing it. Ah. Wonderful. Okay. Yep, you definitely can't reach that ghost. Huh. Why did both summon creatures just disappear? Not sure what happened there. Ouch. Okay, you do this. Okay, killed himself. Due to the reflection. It's okay though. That was super close. Wow. Annoying enemies. Who would have thought in what is probably the final area of the game. Wait. Alright, that is a group heal. Yeah. Keep forgetting that he has a lot of those, actually. Okay. Some more loot to sell. Eh. Ooh, what's this? Huh, that actually just healed us. Okay, well, I feel silly now. That's, not the first time. Alright. So, again, we don't really have a choice. It's only this one staircase after all. So this should allow us to... Hello there, Corruption's voice. To explore the last missing piece of the overworld here. Another immobile stone construct is waiting at this crossroad. When you get close, the strange consciousness inhabits it. It turns to you. You spoke with the invader. You have learned. I have learned how the corruption was created. No, you have seen fragments, illusions, lies. There is one truth. Which is? The corruption has always been. It will always be. This ruin is another illusion. But the core is true. The woman sees, she acts on it. So I must act. She means to disrupt the corruption. She does. She breaks the balance. What does that mean? She disrupts the corruption, makes it unstable for a time. This hurts, this causes pain. Thus me, I act. Why don't you stop her? Tried and tried again. She evades horrors or destroys them, even commands them. Instead, act through you. What will be the result of what she does? In the end, nothing. In end, all same. Before then, corruption changes. Core constant. Border changes. Moves, flows out and back. Many of your lands purified. Okay. So it hurts you? Hurts the pure land. Disrupts the purity. Must purge. Takes much time. Best avoided. And what do you want from me? Prevent disaster. For you, for Pure Land. Pure Land is in you now, shot through you. You feel all this is so... What? And the thing is right. On some level you know you must do what it says. It's time. Strike her now. How can you help me? Help. Yes, I can. No. Source found. Human. Annoyed. Acts on defend. And then the construct is still. Something has happened to it. Yeah, that's quite obvious. It is gone, and you are left alone in the most remote of lands with only a blood enemy for company. Wonderful. Let's save. Let's grab stuff. Because why not? Okay. Oh, hello there. I was gonna say, it feels strange that this whole corner of the map would not be accessible. You know what though? I guess I'm gonna end it here on a tiny little cliffhanger. I mean, we're definitely going to finish off whatever is gonna happen here. But we'll also have to take care of these enemies next time, because that's gonna take a while. In fact, I might actually do this fight off camera just to save some time. Anyway, as always, I thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Till then, have a wonderful time and bye-bye.